comes the sun, and I say it's all right. So some positivity, Marshall.
You know how SpongeBob does the rainbows? Where he's like, yeah, it's June 1st, rainbows all around. Look, 2-1. But, you know, what I want to say is I enjoyed watching that game. Enjoyable game. We lost, but was it not an enjoyable game? Look, Mule misses a sitter in the beginning. If anyone remembers, I hear nobody comment on that. I was like, a sitter. I was like, oh my gosh. And then we had more chances. It looks like we can't counter press yet as a team.
Nope.
We don't have the legs for it, and the players aren't used to it because Gary never really. It was never really about, hey, we lost the ball, let's get it right back.
That's right.
So when we were trying that early in the first half, we got kind of tired really quickly, and we weren't doing it as a team. But that's okay because new patterns of play, like someone was saying, they come slowly. You just can't hope that it happens in 4 or 5 games. It's going to take like half a season at least.
So I did notice a lot of the counter pressing that they were staying in a shape even whenever the ball went off.
Yeah.
Instead of bailing and then into lines.
Yeah.
And so that's positive, but also you're right. Some of them look gassed. And I think
they did it against, because Cincinnati midweek, they did it against one of the best teams in MLS. And those same guys that were out there against Cincinnati looked the ones that were gassed.
Yeah.
So you got Sam moving around a lot, but then you got Hani not being able to follow that same press that Sam's trying to press because, you know, Roomba did try to switch the guys out to make sure we can keep that counter press going, but it wasn't quite the same. So
it also depends on the six, on your sixes and on your defense and your midfield.
Let's talk about the six. It's one of the negative things that I have to say today about Sean Davis. Was not great. He was not great. He couldn't turn into the midfield to save his life.
3 times he received the ball. It's like Sean Davis has got a little micro skill that I love.
Yeah.
He can receive it on his back foot and turn on it.
Yeah.
But he never did that. It looks like this. You receive the ball here, and then you turn like that. It's a quick one-touch turn, and he does it excellently. He had 6 times, like I was just counting him. So many he could have did it, but instead, it was either stop
Tonight,
it,
he
stop
found
it,
it
use his
frustrating.
butt. It was very.
You could tell, and then in the end, when he was clapping us off, you could tell he was frustrated about his game. He takes the kit straight off once he hits the bench. Yeah. He knows, but you know that's why people are like, "Oh, it's just the interim manager." But I'm like, that's not tonight. Very much isn't on the manager because the players are frustrated with themselves. Yes. We have small technical mistakes. Joe Willis can't really pass the ball out of the bag, and that might be a problem for us going forward.
We've known that since day one.
Yeah,
we've known that since day one. Do not involve him in the hold in the back.
Yeah. So that might be a problem. If we want to be the next team on that level, that might be a problem for us going forward. We're going to have to see because Panico, he's a little better with his feet.
Better with his feet. But...
you know, we'll see. But, you know, tonight wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. You know, I've seen that game against Toronto? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That was a snooze fest.
Yeah,
tonight,
very boring.
Exciting game, you know. You got to press Gil. You got to kind of press Gil. You got to kind of like, you got to press Gil.
The fact, again, this is on the sixes. Gil was playing between the lines, and neither Godoy or Davis.
And Ronan said it was like Messi's goal, which is crazy. No, it's not. I've never seen a goal like Messi's goal with my own 2 eyes. Messi was getting pressed by 5 guys like it's a double cheeseburger for $21.47. Like, bro, it was an expensive goal, that's what happened.
It was a very expensive goal.
That's a different goal.
But it was a bump. But it was a bump lefty.
Yeah, I get what
he brought it across and he bump lefty.
He's saying. But Messi was a different. That's a level of that's like 2 levels up from what happened.
Charles Gill is a very good player, and Charles Gill's got a magic left foot.
And he wasn't pressed like how we were pressing Messi. We were 5 guys were pressing Messi.
Yeah, nobody.
Gil didn't get pressed.
Yeah, how about tonight?
Yeah, Gil didn't get pressed tonight.
Gil did not get pressed.
So like, you know. It is what it is. Like I said, that was part of like we didn't have the legs, and our midfield is up for grabs right now. I think Sejdic should be playing.
Sejdic was the only one who I thought had a
He
good
should
game
start.
tonight.
He should start.
Yeah.
He should start.
Yeah.
He should start.
I don't need to see any more Drew Yearwood. I'm kind of frustrated with him and him cranking the ball on the outside there. Tony Husband walking by there.
If I'm in my positivity saga, it's his redemption arc. So he has time. I'm gonna give him time to redeem himself. I don't feel like he was.
Okay.
I don't think he was bad last game, and tonight I don't think he was the worst. I don't think he brought much more to the game, but 100% when Sean Davis left and Sejdic came on, or no, Sean Davis left and it was
It was Yearwood for Davis, and then
Yeah,
Sejdic,
yeah.
Sejdic for
when
Shedeur.
Euro replaced
Yeah.
Davis, Euro was still better than Davis
I agree
was
with
on the
you.
night. So that's
I
how
agree with
that's
you.
how bad of a game Davis had. We'll see if that improves. But Davis has always been for us a player that's like on off one night, not
Yeah.
consistent. So this is one of those inconsistencies. I'm positive. Oh, but let me have a random moment right here. Let me have a random moment right here. Okay, look, some guys need to improve on their style, all right, when I'm talking about 11 for them, because he's on the other spectrum of Tyler Boyd, who tucks in his shirt. You know what I'm saying? He has his shirt. His shorts are all the way up here.
Who wears shorts?
He wears short
11
shorts.
wears short
They're
shorts.
booty shorts at that
Oh my
point.
goodness.
They're coochie cutters. They're coochie cutters.
Who's got pretty
And
long
then his
legs,
socks,
man?
he has tiny socks. I'm like, bro, stop it. You're on the other spectrum of Tyler Boyd, who tucks in his shirt every night. So I'm like, I hate both of them. Okay. Let's improve upon that, guys, and we'll see you next match. Shout out NSC Fan TV.
Boom.